Russ Doughty, 50 years ago, told me he caught his first trout on a woolly worm. And I got thinking about it. My first trout was also caught on a woolly worm, but that was only 5 years ago. So we're going to tie the original woolly worm. I'm going to start with a Temco TMC 5263 3X long size 10 hook. I'm going to add a little weight to this hook, and I'm going to use a lead wire which is 20 thousandths thick. I'm going to wrap 10 to 12 turns that's 12, that's good. And I'll pinch off the lead. Now I'm going to tie down that lead with my thread, 8-0 black. Secure the lead. And after I secure the lead, I'm going to bring the thread back to the bend of the hook, laying down a thread base so the materials don't slide around. Trim off the tag end. I'm going to take a piece of red yarn and tie that in for my tail. That was what the original had. Some people will use red marabou. Make it short. Trim off the excess. And tie it down. Bring my thread to the front. The tail might be a little longer than I like. I like it the width of the gap, so I'm going to trim it. Yeah, that looks good. Bring my thread to the front, and I'm going to add a small gold wire. Okay, get my wire added. Now I'm going to take some black chenille, small, and I'm going to tie that on. Let's have it, and I'm going to bring my thread to the front. Now I'm going to wrap the chenille forward, doing touching wraps as I go forward. As you get to the front, make sure you do not crowd the eye. Hardest thing to learn when you first start tying, but do not crowd the eye with your materials. We'll tie that down and trim off the excess. Oh, I almost got some on my thread. Now I'm going to take a grizzly feather. I'm going to tie that on at the front. And I'm going to wrap it back. Let me grab it with having a hard time holding on to it. So get it to the back. I'm going to secure it with my wire. Then wiggle my wire through all of the barbs of the feather. Guess I was supposed to go the other direction with the wire, but I don't think it really matters. Still looks good. To get to the front, I want to secure that wire with my thread. Twist it in a helicopter motion. There it goes. Now I want to build up a head with my thread. I'm going to whip finish. I've got a couple little barbels of the feather facing forward. I can take care of that with my burner. You'll see I got a little burner. It gets really red hot. You just don't want to burn your thread. Pretty good. You can pull them off too with a pliers. Now I'm going to trim that excess feather in the back. Careful not to cut my tail. There we go. And I always like to put a little cement on my head, so I'm using Dave's Flex Cement. And there you have it. The woolly worm. Get my feather out of the way there. Thanks for watching.